Have you ever looked up, seen a plane just soaring through the clouds, and just thought, man, I wish that was me? Well, guess what? It totally can be. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and demystify the entire process of how you can actually earn a pilot's license. Just take a second and imagine this being your office view. You're up there, floating above the world, everything quiet and peaceful below. This isn't some far-off fantasy. It's a real adventure that's way more within your reach than you probably think. Okay, so you want to fly, huh? Awesome. But the whole idea of becoming a pilot, it can feel like this huge, complicated mountain to climb. But what if I told you it's really just a series of steps, a clear path that if you follow it will get you right into the cockpit? And look, this quote right here, it hits on all the big myths right out of the gate. People think it's too hard, it takes forever, and it costs a fortune. Well, we're about to bust those myths and show you why that's just not the whole story. So where do you even start? You might think it's with a giant stack of books or some crazy complex flight simulator. Nope. The very first step is actually the most fun part. It gets you in the air right away. It's called a discovery flight. And a discovery flight is exactly what it sounds like. It's you sitting in the pilot's seat. Yeah, the real one, with a certified flight instructor next to you. And the best part? You actually get to take the controls and fly the plane. Seriously. It's the perfect try before you buy way to see if this is for you. And getting one is so easy. Just look up a flight school near you, give them a call, and say you want to schedule a discovery flight. Oh, and here's a little pro tip for you. Ask to go in the morning or evening. The air is usually way calmer then, and it makes for an unbelievably smooth first flight. Okay, so you did the discovery flight, you absolutely loved it, and now you're hooked. I knew you would be. So what's next? Well, now we look at the official stuff. Think of it as the ultimate checklist for your awesome new adventure. Now, you're probably thinking the list of requirements is a mile long, right? Well, you'd be wrong. It's actually super straightforward. To get your private pilot license, you've got to be at least 17, be able to read, speak, and understand English, and pass a pretty basic medical exam. That's it. That's the starting line. And when people hear medical exam, their minds usually jump to one thing. It's a huge myth that stops a lot of would-be pilots in their tracks. Do you really need to have perfect eagle-eye vision? Nope, absolutely not. So many pilots wear glasses or contacts. It's totally normal. The medical exam is just making sure you're healthy enough to be safe up there. It's not about being some kind of superhuman. It's just about being a healthy human. Okay, what about the other big one I always hear? That you've got to be some kind of math genius or real whiz at calculus just to figure out how to fly a plane. No way. Look, you'll do some basic addition and subtraction, but honestly, your attitude and your determination to learn are a million times more important than being a mathlete. If you're passionate and willing to work, you've got this. All right, so you meet the basic requirements and you're ready to get started. Your training is basically going to happen in two places at the same time. On the ground, where you learn all the rules and theories, and up in the air, where you put it all into practice. Now, you're going to hear these terms thrown around, Part 61 and Part 141. Sounds technical, right? Don't worry, it's simple. Part 61 is super flexible, perfect if you have a job or school and need to fit flying lessons in whenever you can. Part 141 is more like a structured school program. It's often a bit faster and great if you're aiming to become a professional pilot. But no matter which path you take, this person right here is going to be your MVP. Your flight instructor isn't just a teacher. They're your coach, your mentor, your partner in this whole adventure. They'll be there to guide you and cheer you on every step of the way. So you've put in the hours, you've studied hard, and you've logged your flight time. Now comes the grand finale. It's time to show everyone what you've learned. This is your final boss battle, your chance to prove you've got what it takes. It all comes down to two big tests. First, there's a written exam. It's all multiple choice, covering things like weather, rules, and navigation. And then comes the main event, the practical test, or what every pilot calls the check ride. This is the fun part. You'll actually go flying with an FAA examiner and show them your skills. And once you pass both of those tests, that's it. You've done it. You are officially a pilot. But believe me, this isn't the end of the road. Oh no, it's the beginning of a whole new world of freedom, fun, and amazing opportunities. And here it is, the prize. I know, it might just look like a little plastic card, but this thing, it represents so much hard work and dedication. This is your official ticket to the sky. So what can you do with it? Well, you can take your friends and family flying. Forget driving to the beach for the day. Imagine flying there for lunch. You get to share the amazing experience of flight with the people you care about, and you can even split the cost. But hey, maybe you want more than just fun weekend trips. And that's where things get really exciting. This license is the launch pad for so many incredible careers. We're talking airline pilots, cargo pilots, flight instructors. The list just goes on and on. And just think about the possibilities. You could be the captain of a massive jetliner, flying people all over the world. Or maybe you'd prefer flying a sleek corporate jet. Whichever it is, you have to remember every single one of those pilots started in the exact same place with this very first license. And it's not just a cool job, it's a fantastic career. Just look at these numbers from 2021. We're talking a median pay of over $134,000 a year. And the industry is growing. They are actively looking for new pilots. So yeah, this isn't just a passion project, it's a career with a seriously bright future. So there you have it. The path to becoming a pilot isn't some big secret. It's totally achievable, and the rewards for fun, for a career, for your life are just incredible. The only real question left is, where are you going to fly first?